Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on April the 26th, 2021. Philips raises outlook as pandemic sales surge. Philips on Monday announced a big jump in quarterly earnings and pulled up its forecast for 2021 as the coronavirus pandemic drives demand for hospital equipment and appliances. The Dutch medical technology company said its underlying profit rose 74% in the first quarter to €362 million, $438 million, a 9% increase on like-for-like sales, easily beating analyst expectations. The results compared with expected €326 million and a 6% increase in like-for-like sales. Philips, which sells a wide range of products from electric toothbrushes to medical imaging systems, said it now forecasts low to mid-range comparable sales growth in 2021, up from previous low growth forecasts. Net income in the first quarter remained stable at €40 million as Philips covered risks identified in some respiratory care devices. Turkish lira falls to record low amid spat with US. Turkey's lira plunged to a near-record low on Monday as tensions mounted with the U.S. and after the new central bank governor signaled that rising rates would hurt the economy. The currency, one of the worst performers in emerging markets this year, weakened 0.6% to 8.48 against the dollar, close to its 2021 low and close to the 8.58 record hit in early November. The lira has shed 3.5% in the past 3 trading days as it became clear that U.S. President Joe Biden will officially recognized the mass murder of Americans in the Ottoman Empire in 1915 as genocide. Turkey and NATO allies sharply criticized the White House decision announced Saturday and said it undermined trust and friendship. In addition, the newly elected head of the central bank, Sahap Kavcioglu, said late Friday that any rate hike would be a bad signal for the real economy. Global stock markets show conflicting sentiments. On Monday, world stock indexes were mixed as investors look forward to the coming week, which will be very rich in important news, starting from the release of quarterly reports of tech giants and ending with the meetings of the U.S. and Japanese central banks, as well as a lot of macroeconomic statistics. China's Shanghai Composite Index declined 0.41%, South Korea's Kospi Share Index rose 0.7%, and Japan's Nikkei reversed early losses to be up 0.4%. In Europe, mostly all futures were flat. Wall Street closed Friday in the green, such as the S&P 500 in a wide range, hitting a record intraday peak of 1.1%, and that positive tone continued in Asia. India's Nifty 50 is gaining 1.2%, even as the country continues to struggle with a record level of new cases of COVID-19. Investor focus remains on the Fed's decision and corporate earnings, including Tesla Inc., Facebook Inc., and Apple Inc., which are expected to release their earnings later this week. Oil drops on concerns of virus situation in India. Oil prices fell more than 1% on Monday on fears that a sharp increase in COVID-19 cases in India would reduce fuel demand in the world's third-largest oil importer, and as investors adjusted their positions ahead of a planned increase in OPEC Plus production from May. Brent crude fell 72 cents or 1.1% to $65.39 a barrel. U.S. West Texas Intermediate WTI crude futures fell 67 cents or 1.1% to $61.47 a barrel. Both benchmarks rose 1.1% on Friday. Investor sentiment is under pressure from the worsening epidemiological situation in some Asian countries. A state of emergency was declared in 4 prefectures of Japan, which will last until May the 11th. Meanwhile, a record 349.69 thousand new cases of COVID-19 were registered in India on April the 24th.